Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It's your main man Kop here. We are back with another awesome episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time, we crawled our way through the dungeon of a cheese divinator, or an expert in the art of tyromancy. And we started clearing up some of the various things that we had that were waiting for us, such as we went and played Gwent with Vernon Roach, and saved Vess, and decompressed a couple of statues with Triss, and went and told Radovid nothing about Philippa Eilhart. When we started off on this quest here, called Following the Thread, we're going to go and examine the crime scene and see if we can't figure out the murderer. So let's go do that right now.
Why do you stare so?
Not the marks of a Garcane or a Fletter. Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire?
Okay, so since we know it's a vampire, let's go... Put some vampire oil on our sword. Get ready with some black blood. Out of the way, good folk, which are coming through.
Tracks end here. Ought to look for prints on the other side.
Gotta get all the loot. I mean, the vampire had to get all the loot. Yeah, that's it. The vampire took all the loot. It wasn't me. I'm a good law-abiding witcher.
Rat corpses. Not a drop of blood left in them. Gotta be an Ekimara. Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
Where you been? What you been up to, buddy?
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
So this matter, do you need any help with it?
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got our reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Sure, let's go.
Let's go.
I'll come back and loot this vampire in a bit. I want to see what Lambert's up to.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Yeah, Karadin?
Who?
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
Yeah, I ain't going to no dungeon. Took his hat right off. Get the feeling this is another one of those only get to be there once places. So we're gonna loot everything.
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared. I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
Gonna explain what this is about?
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. Tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Well, before I meet you at the Seven Cats, I have some looting to do. Well, I would loot that shelf, but I don't know that I care that much. Oh, now that I've seen that. Did I get all the loot? No, I'm rethinking it. I've decided I just don't care enough. Probably like, you know, Kedwenny Stout or something like that. So first things first. Go and loot that warehouse with the vampire in it. Ekimara. Man, it sure is a shame that this vampire just stole everything out of this warehouse. And the supervisor Lund's place and killed all those men. Just that's a horrible, horrible thing that happened. Certainly wasn't me or Lambert. Nope. So green mutagen, hair, Ekimara mutagen, Ekimara hide, vampire saliva. Some cursed leather. Okay. Now let's go meet up with Lambert at the Seven Cats. Hey, Lambert, you want to play some Gwent?
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
I want to hear it all.
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, you're fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill it. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
How'd it work out?
Far as I remember, the Ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the Ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
So what happened to him?
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And he had Karadin?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
I'm sorry about Aiden, Lambert.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
But I want to play Gwent with you.
Vienne.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Karadin.
Now, why would I help you?
Because we're asking you nicely.
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Karadin's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
What do you mean, changed?
Karadin's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. Stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who were Karadin's mates?
Who else was in Karadin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tresigor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
What do you know about Sleaze?
This Sleaze. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tresigor, the kind rich men frequent. Whores suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel.
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
And what about Hammond?
We need information about Hammond.
Karadin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh once he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
So, more reason to go to Skellige.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Karadin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces. But I was never good enough for Karadin. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Other members of the band, we need to contact them.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Karadin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
Don't kill her.
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
Well, Lambert is.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tredegor and meet with Solis.
Yeah, I'm willing to do it, but I want to talk first. Maybe we can get a game of Gwent?
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
But Gwent! Okay, so what do we got left? I'm not super into finding the Griffin School upgrades. Maybe before we go to Skellige. Can't do the Wolf School ones, because we don't have access to Kaer Morhen yet. We could probably do Mysterious Tracks, but... of all the stuff that we've got left, the lowest level is the one for Triss. So let's go meet Triss at her hideout.
I bloody well told him not to stick his arse where he don't belong.
I told you I was coming back for your loot.
Made himself at home. Track mud in all over me floors.
Maybe she'll finally move in with him. High time.
Well, you know, if I had a house, but I'm a homeless wanderer.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Absolutely, Triss.
Yes, Geralt?
You want to tell me something?
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
Yeah, I know what she's afraid of, so I think basically I gotta help her. Let me help you, baby.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined. Not about to let you deal with it alone.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask him about the price for his trout.
You joking, right?
Gotta be kidding me. He tell you to come holding a red rose?
He doesn't mention flowers. But I won't refuse if you feel like giving me some.
It's a fish market, Triss. Be able to get you some salted cod at best. Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to meet me.
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters. Then you come in.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Well, since if it's a trap from the witch hunters, we're gonna have to kill him. I best put some hangman's venom on my sword. This is a crooked house on a crooked street. Mr. Landlord. This landlady.
Oh, you frightened me.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Kill one more beast,
Damn it,
and they'll
that's
give
the
you
way
the
again.
keys to the city.
Ah, the fish market.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
White one, take a gander over here.
Well, you're not in a blue jerkin. Well, you're a blue jerkin, but you're drunk.
Greetings.
Yeah?
So long.
Good day for coming.
One for the price of two.
Half the price and I might buy something.
Yeah?
Where'll I get the best price on trout?
Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise.
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far. Ah! Help me!
Demon!
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers about the young Count. Hold on. Where's Miss Merigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Murris. Works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vegelbud...
Who are you exactly?
Now that we're past the initial courtesies, maybe you can tell us who you are.
Lady Vegelbud's valet. I meant you no offence, sir.
Why wouldn't Lady Vegelbud meet with me personally?
She was afraid they'd follow her. Been a nervous wreck of late.
What is this about?
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vegelbud's son. He's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters paid for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family and whispered a word to the hunters anyway.
How'd you find Triss?
How'd Ingrid Vegelbud know to contact Triss? That Triss was the right person?
We learned Miss Merigold had helped Myra Base disappear once the witch hunters were onto her. Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with Milady's afflictions.
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems about high time for Albert to disappear.
Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vegelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, will not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud fears the Alps being watched.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals of blue roses from the Zaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Oh, yeah, let's ask about Ingrid's mother.
Has Ingrid recovered from her mother's death?
How'd you know about that?
Took an interest in the matter.
Well, Lady Ingrid didn't allow herself to demonstrate any weakness. At least, not in front of the help. Master Albert's safety is what matters to her now.
Expecting any trouble?
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. Guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right? Good luck to you.
Yeah, let's head there now.
Think we can head there now?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. Most importantly, buy our masks. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Elihel's shop. You know it?
Been there before. Eliel's a friend of Dandelion's. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet, do I?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
Oh, the things I do for you, Triss. For any lady in distress, really.
Got a snake's tongue as well.
Like a new race tinks, you're a bigger rat picker than me.
Beware, freak.
It's a rat. Ah.
Okay, Elihal. What's up, buddy? I need a doublet.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Interesting. A wolf mask for me. A fox mask. Just because they're quest items, will get those too. I guess I'll get a doublet. And some Nilfgaardian shoes. And trousers.
So long.
Whoops. Let's get back to Triss's place.
Help a poor bloke out. So, how'd it go with this thing? I was fucking a bit.
Eternal fire. Father of all. Hear my
Double
prayer.
chase.
Grant
What'll be done?
That's what happens when you try and jump Geralt the Witcher.
Double chase.
Whoops.
Think the black ones will let us go back to Markham? Of course.
A fine kettle of fish.
The grey
Before I go and see Triss, better put my doublet and trousers on and my fox mask, or my wolf mask rather.
Swinging off its hinges all day.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey. And that's exactly why we should help him.
I brought the masks.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits. And it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
I'm gonna put on the wolf mask.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong with me leaving my swords here?
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
Well, it looks like we've got a fabulous ball to attend. And a young nobleman to help escape the dreaded witch hunters. And we'll get all of that done next time on The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Peace. Kop out.